What is good, Barstool Sports? My name is Victoria Leonardo, and I am 25 years old from West Caldwell, New Jersey. And I am so stoked to talk to you guys about this podcast idea that I've been having for the past few years. But before I dive into that, I want to tell you guys a quick little story. Once upon a time, I was a recent grad out of Penn State University, and the first thing I wanted to do after coming home, after living in the middle of nowhere for 4 years, was go to a baseball game. And so I'm in my happy place, booze in one hand, hot dog in the other, and I see these guys a few rows down from me in my section in left field, and I was just like, holy fuck, those are the guys from Barstool. Like, no shit, that's how I recognize them. Like, it's the guys from Barstool. And in my head, I was just like, you know what, I have to talk to them. So I was thinking of a million things of what to say, what to do. And at the end of it, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, go up to them after the game. And so that's exactly what I did. I talked to Jared, and I talked to, Frankie and some of the other guys from the crew. And I'm happy that I did that because, they actually gave me some context of people to reach out to in terms of employment. Because I was telling them, like, listen, like, this is my dream job and I need to do it, and I want to make it happen. And so I guess they liked me enough to like give me some contacts, and I did reach out to them. And even though I didn't hear back from those contacts, I took it as a sign of, it's not that it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be right now. So I'm happy again that I did that, because one of the things I took away from that entire conversation was they were like, you know what, Victoria, like, not many people have the guts to come up to us in terms of employment, like inquiring about it with us. Not many people have the guts to do that. And that blew my mind, because I was like, how do people not have the balls to do that? Like, sucks for them, because I'm not a pussy. I have the balls and I have the pair of fucking titties to do it. And I'm not gonna like let some easy opportunity of getting to know some people, networking, because the power of networking will get you so far in life of, I'm not gonna let that opportunity pass up. And so I'm happy that, I continued that conversation with them. And now, lo and behold, like a few years later, I'm still holding on to that dream of joining the Barstool family. And I think everything happens for a reason, given the current events and Dave putting this opportunity out there. Like, I think this is the perfect time. Ironically enough, I've actually been trying to get in touch with you guys recently about, this podcast idea, since I know you guys are always looking for new talent. And, my idea of a podcast, it doesn't exist. There's a major need for it in the market, especially the podcast world. Like, podcasts are booming, right? And this idea, I know that we could kick ass and fucking take names, because it doesn't exist. And, using a platform like Barstool, someone as reputable as Barstool, it's gonna fucking blow your socks off. And my idea, it's sports related. It's sports entertainment related. I want to talk sports. I want to talk shit, all the above, have a good time. And the thing is, what I want to do is that I want this show, like the podcast, to be, the voice would be like, it would be women, and the guests could be guys, could be girls. But, there is no sports podcast out there, like sports entertainment podcasts, that are completely women driven. And that blows my fucking mind, because how is that not a thing yet? And just because I have a vagina doesn't mean I can't talk sports. I could probably talk more sports and talk more shit than your average guy. But all jokes aside, this is something I would really take seriously, because I did go to school for broadcast journalism, and with this concentration in sports journalism. So this is something I would really take seriously, because I would want this to really just amplify my career. This is my dream. Not only is it the career that I want, it's my dream. And, I'm a sports gal. Like, my father coaches football. Believe it or not, I actually have a tattoo under my left titty from one of my favorite movies of all time, Remember the Titans. And the quote is, left side, strong side. Now, the reason I have that is because not only is it from my favorite movie, and that quote is so significant in the movie, but I think it's so significant in real life. Your heart's on your left side. That's the strongest thing you've got. Either you have heart or you don't. You can't go around half-assing life or whatever it is you're doing. Like, no, that makes no sense. Can't do it. No thanks. Goodbye. But that's why I have that tattooed on me, because, you know, I'm the kind of girl that I'm putting my whole heart and soul into something. If I have a vision, like, I'm gonna make it happen. I see something, I'm gonna go for it. Like, straight up hustler mentality. And you know what, like, you're gonna remember this name because I'm gonna make it fucking happen one day. But I would love to do it, you know, with you guys, because it's needed. It's not out there. It's different. And I like to think I'm a good fucking time. Like, I know I'll shotgun a beer with you right now. Like, whatever. Like, girls can be dudes too. And you don't have to be like dykey or anything about it. Like, I like to think I'm a good time, pretty, like, whatever. But, like, you know, it's really, really needed. And I think Barstool is a perfect platform to execute this long-term plan. It's totally needed. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. I would love to talk to you guys more about this, some content ideas and whatnot, but I just really wanted this to be like an introductory, like, type of, you know, video, getting to know me, see me, like, not just hearing my voice or not my ideas for a podcast. But this is something that I know it's gonna blow the fuck up. And, you know, it's got a good ring to it. It's, you know, girls can be dudes. Like, it's fine. Like, just because I have a vagina doesn't mean I can't talk sports. And there's a lot of women out there that have that mentality too, but they don't have that personality. They don't have that it factor like I do. And I can guarantee you that. I could promise you that. Again, thanks so much for listening to this. I am so stoked that I had the opportunity to talk to you guys about this, especially during this fucking crazy pandemic. I hope you guys are all safe over there. Whoever watching this from HQ, I'm really, again, excited to, you know, move forward and talk to you guys about this in depth. I'm going to keep on emailing you because I'm a very persistent chick. And hopefully we could get things moving and grooving, because, again, this is something that is not out there, that, you know, talk sports, talk shit, but from a woman's perspective. And just because I'm a female doesn't mean that I can't get the job done and do a kick-ass job, because I know I can, and I'll do better than the next girl that, you know, might be pitching something similar, because there's no one out there like me. And there's no one out there like Barstool. So put us together. We'll be a grand fucking good time, and it'll be a lot of fun. So again, thanks for listening. Again, girls could be dudes too. Let's shotgun some beers. Let's talk shit. Let's talk sports, and let's get it done, and let's make the dream happen.